PPS gang, welcome back. Player Prop Savant back here on YouTube for our Friday edition of YouTube free plays and prize pick play of the day. I dropped our video yesterday for some MMA, so hopefully you guys checked it out. Remember, if you guys are just signing up for prize picks, use the code PPS100 to get 100% deposit match up to $100. So if you put $100 in, you get $100 back over there. Absolutely awesome, great promo to have. PrizePicks is a great spot to be. So without further ado, we'll start out with our prize pick play of the day. I don't have as much info on this one as I do for the other stuff, but I still like the spot. We have Kyle Hendricks over 28 fantasy points tonight against the Arizona Diamondbacks. Always love fading the Diamondbacks, especially first game back after the All-Star break. Also, Kyle Hendricks has just been fantastic in his last 10 outings. He has gotten a quality start in 8 of his last 9, and he's recorded a win in 8 of his last 10. Also really like the first 5 there. The Cubs should be able to score some runs here, hopefully. Cross the fingers. Obviously, they just got rid of Jock Peterson, but they're going against Madison Bumgarner, so this is a great spot for another win for Kyle Hendricks. Bumgarner hasn't pitched in almost 3 months, so I really like this spot for Hendricks to continue to roll. Hopefully, I think his strikeout props around 4.5. Been seeing a lot of sharps on the over. I'm not really sure. Kyle Hendricks is such a good pitcher. I'd rather just go with the Cubs instead of these strikeouts, especially your first game back. Probably won't have too many props, and that's what's going to be on the slate today. 2 straight plays for you guys. First one, we are rolling with the San Diego Padres and the Washington Nationals over 5 runs in the first 5 innings. I have this at -110. Paddock's last outing as a starter, he got lit up by the Nationals. He also has a very low strikeout rate and a plus over 4 FIP on the road. 24% K rate versus righties overall for the Nationals, so that not a very high strikeout rate for him. And he got blown up in that outing. Didn't throw in many pitches, and then Ryan Weathers got hurt, unfortunately. And Paddock actually came in to pitch against the Rockies, went 2 innings, gave up 1 run. And he really hasn't been very good. He has been better on the road, but his last 7 starts, he gave up 8 runs, which was versus this Nationals team. 3 runs, 5 runs, 2 runs, 2 runs, 3 and 5. So we were able to clear this number 3 times by himself in the last 7 outings. Also, Eric Fetty is the starter for the Nationals today, who has a 4.25 FIP at home. And he's a very, very low strikeout guy. I think 16% overall. I think at home he's like 19%. But a lot of power bats here in the lineup here for the San Diego Padres. You're giving me 90 degrees out in Washington. I saw it was over 10 miles an hour blowing out. He gave up 6 runs against this Padres lineup through 4 innings in his last time against them. And his earned runs have been 3, 6, 5. Then he went on a tear with 3 straight shutouts. Never reached over 6 innings in those, though. Then he had 3 and 5. So overall, if we're able to get an average outing out of these guys, I think we're guaranteed a push. But I do like one of them to get blown up here. Like I said, Paddock hasn't looked the same as a starter. He looked okay out of the pen. I don't mind him as that 2-inning guy, but either the first inning's a blow up, or usually it's around that 3rd, 4th inning when the Nationals get to him. Nationals have been fantastic. Over 250 team batting average. Really tough to see that nowadays in baseball with a lot of strikeouts and a lot of home runs. The Nationals do hit homers, but they're fast. Trey Turner obviously at the top. Having Soto in the middle. Josh Bell's been hitting better. Just a really nice lineup, and obviously you can't forget about Kyle Schwarber as well. So that is going to be our first play. Second play is going to my Brewers versus the Reds over 9 runs. I have this at -120, and we're going after one of the guys I tried to rely on prior in Tyler Mahle, and we're going to attack him versus Adrian Hauser in this one. Mahle at home has a 3.30 batting average on balls in play at home, and a 270 batting average against, with a 1.4 whip at home. All of those numbers are very, very, very subpar. Reds have the worst bullpen in the MLB. You've heard me talk about that multiple times, and that just really helps here. I usually only say that when I'm backing my Cincinnati Reds pitcher, or taking the team total of the other team, but we'll take it with the over here, which is good information to have. Last 5 home outings for Tyler Mahle. Bear with me here. 1 earned versus the Cubs, 4 earned versus the Braves, 4 earned versus the Rockies, which is away from Coors, which is terrible. 7 earned against the Giants, and 6 earned against the Cubs. He's still getting his strikeouts in those 7, 6, 2, and 5 in those outings. So he's still getting the strikeouts, but the walks are there. He's not getting deep in games. If you're giving me at least 4 or 5 innings out of that pen, I'll take that all day. Hauser versus the Reds. Gone against him twice. Had 1 decent outing. His last one was 4 innings, 6 earned. He's only got a 17% K rate. Against this Reds team, it's going to be scary, especially in Great American when I see it's about 85 degrees there. The ball's going to be flying. The ballpark plays really small when it's warm there. Travels well. Lefties bat 370 versus Hauser, and I'm expecting 4 or 5 lefties in that lineup with your Winker, Naquin, Votto, even maybe Barnhart in that lineup there. But to even take out of that, you still have Jonathan India leading off, and you still have Nick Castellanos from the right side, who are both fantastic hitters, who both I can see still getting hits and attacking Hauser, even though he's better against right-handed guys. So yeah, those are going to be the 3 plays today. I'm actually in a new contest, a July Capper contest. So these 2 will be 2 of my 3 plays of the day. And again, we'll go over them. Prize pick play of the day. Make sure you go over there and lock this one in. Kyle Hendricks over 28 fantasy points. Play number 1, Paddock versus Fetty in the Nationals and Padres game. We're going to go with the first 5 over 5 runs, minus 110. And the Brewers and Reds over 9 runs total, minus 120 over there. Like I said, guys, if you like the video, please drop a like. I like seeing all the views that we're getting on these, but a like goes a long way. And we're back in the second half of the baseball season. For some future stuff, I will be on Bet With Us tonight for our soccer plays. Got my 2 already written up, ready to roll. Looking forward to doing that with RJ and my boy Ice. So if you guys want to go tune in for that, that'll be awesome. But yeah, if you guys are enjoying this content, please drop a like. Appreciate all you guys dropping by. Let's cash a few tickets and go 3-0 to start the second half of the MLB season. Peace, guys. Have a good one.